What's up? This is Derek.
Jamie Madrock.
Man, this your man's Obi Trice.
This is Ad-Lib.
Yo, what up? This is Spex One.
This is Spesh K.
Hot Rock's motherfucking Skot MC.
Breaking
Wreckords.
Breaking Records Radio out here.
This is Breaking Records Radio.
Check them out, man.
That's dope, man. Frank and Dank are dope for that too. Like Dank has a group with Thrust from up here in Toronto as well. They're pretty good for reaching out to Canada.
We know Thrust too.
Yeah.
We toured. When we were doing that ground squad thing, we toured with Choclair and Socrates, and Thrust was there. Solitaire was there too.
Oh,
shout
shit.
out to them guys. We toured with the Rascalz and stuff back in the day. So shout out to all those guys. Mad love. Canadian legends, man.
Yeah, man. And see, and that's what I'm talking about. Like
hey, Maestro, gotta say Maestro. Holla, Maestro.
Hey, shout out to Maestro. He's a friend of the show. But that's one thing, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the Canadian hip-hop history is so thick. Like, I would have loved to go to one of those tours back in the day. Like, Ground Squad, Solitaire, you know, like, that. Like, that's crazy. But, like, there's so much history.
Our Ground Squad show, when we performed, that was like a Wu-Tang show.
I can imagine.
Like when Wu-Tang was coming out, but like a Wu-Tang show then, but here.
Yeah.
Like, you got 9 people, plus you got 2 DJs back there rocking it. 9 MCs on the stage roaming around, some of them in the crowd, some up on the stage, some backstage, and killing it, though, killing it.
Yeah.
That's what I can say. In the East Coast over here, there was nobody with a 9-man group over here with 2 DJs to make that 10-man group. We was that group over here. And that whole group was 2 groups, 2 solo artists, and 2 DJs. Put together.
That's insane, man. What's the chance that like it would be so dope if Class sometime or something like would put all you guys together on stage? Like, when's the last time Ground Squad as a collective actually rocked a crowd?
Well, I think we tried to do something like that with Supernova Soldiers. You know what I mean?
That was the closest. Yeah.
For me, I'm just thankful to be on the track because I know how long we can go back. That I'm just thankful to be on the track with the other dope artists that are coming out that are newer than me, that are, I mean, some might consider me old school because they don't know who I am only because of Trailer Park, but they don't know I rap. Yeah. They don't know I've been out. It's just the fact my music ain't out. It's been out on Spotify and on Apple, all that. And it's on the show and in the movie, too, on the soundtrack, I believe. You just gotta check the tapes. That would really help.
Well, what do you say?
You got 13 seasons to look at. Check them.
Hey. And with you saying that, too, though, like, with the availability of it, the thing is, I think you guys came up in a weird time for hip-hop music, right? Because you guys came in at the end of the physical era and the beginning of the digital era. Like, even, you know, like, watching Class and stuff transition through that, like, it took him a while to kind of really get on the digital tip. But, like, it's that weird era, right? Because when you guys were coming up, everything was physical. Like, you went out, you touched the people, you did shows, you sold albums, you know what I mean? And now there was this transitional period, like mid-2000s.
I was totally laughing just I can advance, and I'm advanced to the game, and I'm getting put on it right now.
Yeah.
But I still hustle the same way I hustled when I was 25 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like 15 years ago. So.
And how do you
can catch Tyrone at malls pushing that product, boy. He's pushing it everywhere.
Well, see, and that's
he pushes it just like it was still 1998.
Hey, but you know what though? It is a good hustle though, because the artist makes a lot more money in '98. You know what I mean? When you're selling CDs hand to hand, when you're selling merch, that's how the artist eats. Nowadays in the streaming era and stuff, like, you got to build up a fucking fan base to even eat.
I'll tell you this. I know as a fan will much rather, if I'm buying something from somebody I like and I like your music, I'd much rather buy from you and have a conversation from you.
Yeah.
You're going to sign it. You're going to take a picture. You're going to talk to me.
Hands
man,
down.
you was cool as fuck. Then we just smoked. I just smoked a blunt with T, man. Man, that's killing.
Yeah.
And I smoked a blunt with Ghostface, man. Killing, man. And he said, oh, my Wu-Tang. I got 27 albums of Wu-Tang.
Hey.
He signed all my Wu-Tang albums. I brought them to the store. Oh, my God. Wu-Tang is the best. I'll never stop rocking their clothes. I love them. and everybody knew since day one I love Wu-Tang, but after that happened, no. You can't tell me Wu-Tang ain't the best.
Yeah.
And for me to do that for somebody, and I stood there and took 10 minutes to smoke with them, sign their shit, when they walk away, and they live in Edmonton, Alberta, and I get on the plane and come back to Nova Scotia, when they go home and they look at that every day, that's the feeling that gives me.
Yeah.
That's the feeling that gives me right there, man.
Yeah.
That's why I rock, and that's why I keep going, man. I love it.
That's awesome, man. And that's one thing I think is really important that a lot of the new rappers don't really catch the grasp of is meeting the people, direct hand-to-hand sales, like just really being an artist, not just hiding behind the screen.
Don't get appreciated. They don't know appreciation.
Yeah. Well, that's because it's so easy for them, right? Everything's just at their fingertips on a cell phone, so they don't learn to appreciate the grind, the building of to build your brand and to actually be out there and hustling. Like,
I remember when we were going to start the show, we were hesitant to join on to the show because that was in the era where Ice Cube was getting ridiculed for going into acting from rapping.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that shit was considered whack. So it's just funny because now times change. That's part of the standard.
yeah.
But back then, when we were kind of like, no, if we do this, we're selling out. We were really conscious of being like, not I want to say backpacker music, but like that underground music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Because it was different back then too, as far as like an underground artist. Like you had to really be careful about what you did for your image, right? Because exactly like you said, like you could easily be canceled, like an Ice Cube or like an Ice-T, or like people look and be like, that's corny.
It looks pretty good right now.
No, exactly.
I mean, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I would have never imagined my popularity of the person who I am, even Tyrone P, the character.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think it would be what it is. I get and I'm not going to say harassed, but I get hit up at least 2 or 3 times a day of people walking by me or looking at me. Oh, yes. And I'm like, yeah, man. Can I get a picture, yeah? Yeah, and I take the picture with them, and I'll come over. And sometimes I get to step back and look and take a second and be like, no, this really is what it is because of what has progressed, growth, the time, the change, and everything that happens is for a reason. When one door closes, another one shall open.
Yep.
You choose to walk through it, or you wait to wait. It closes. I mean, you got to take those opportunities, right?
Exactly. And that's the thing too. I think a lot of people don't like opportunities. They come, but a lot of times people don't see it as the opportunity it is. Almost kind of like you said, like you're like, we're iffy on taking the role at first. You know what I mean? But like that opportunities come a lot of times, and people step away from them because they don't see it as the opportunity that it actually really becomes. Whether it's just going for a dinner with somebody, when that person ends up introducing you to this guy, and next thing you know, 5 years later, you know what I mean? Produced a hit record for you. So like they're just opportunities. They come in.
For sure, not to bring up Classified again, but like when we toured originally Greg's Ground Squad with Choclair, and then to see him go on tour with Choclair now, X amount of years later, to me, when I see that, it makes me smile because everybody's shining, everyone's happy, but it's a full circle, which is ironic because that used to be Choclair's group, I think, Full Circle.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy. And that's actually deep too, because I didn't even realize like that you guys as Ground Squad had toured with Choclair. So I wish I knew that when I interviewed Class last, because at that time I knew what his tour lineup was. So that'd have been cool conversation.
When Choclair hit the East Coast both times he toured, and we toured twice with Rascalz, and we did a bunch of shows with Maestro. So every time they touched down, I think the Rascalz manager was DeGay or whatever I think his name was. I think that's how you say it. And he used to manage. Kanan? Is that how you say his name? K9 or whatever that guy is.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're going. Yeah. Anyways, I think if I'm right, but that guy used to always holler at us and had mad love for us. It was nothing but love. So it was amazing to have Van City people come out here and show love. And even come to her, we had a record release party at the Khyber on Barrington Street. and Buck 65 hollered at us and came and performed at our record release party, and Rascalz and them dropped by. So it was love for them. They always showed love to it, so my love back to them.
Oh man, that's dope.
And
Yo, what's up? It's your man, MLNY, Maloney, Breaking Records Radio. You know what it is. I'm just here to tell you guys right now that you want to, if any of my smokers out there, basically, any of my Canadian smokers, now that it's legal, what you got to do is you got to head over to thccollection.com and check them out. And make sure you use the promo code HIPHOP. That's HIPHOP, and that's all capital letters. Save 10% on every purchase that you make. Anytime. They got everything. They got deals every single day of the week, which include like free whatever with whatever you buy. And my favorite is Tulip Tuesday. You can get $100 ounces, and that's only on Tuesdays. And you save 10% on every purchase with the promo code HIPHOP, all caps. That's HIPHOP. So make sure you go over there, check them out. That's thccollection.com for all your good medible needs, for all your good greenery, your extracts, and all that good stuff.